Hey YouTube, CFV Central here. I'm going to be starting a new segment called Assaulting the Weak Point. In this segment I'm just going to talk about the 6 clans and their strengths and weaknesses and how to some of the best strategies to combat those clans so we have a higher chance of beating them. And I figured since this is the first one, I'll start with the most popular deck, which is Royal Paladins. So obviously their starter is Barkle. He's the reason that the deck is so good. Him and Soul Saber Dragon is just ridiculous. Makes for one ridiculous push, so you're going to be taking massive damage. The deck's strengths, it gets strength in numbers. What I mean by that is they get stronger, or when they have a full field, that's when they're their best, because it makes cards like Alfred and of course Soul Saber Dragon plays much more potent. And that being said, with their strengths being in numbers, their weaknesses is also in the numbers. If you're playing against them, you're going to want to make sure that you keep the amount of rear guards they have in check. Try to, at all cost, to retire the rear guards while also dealing damage. So that's why I think decks like Nova Grapplers and Kagero actually have a decent matchup against them, because Kagero are able to easily retire cards with their abilities, like with Kinara, Blazing Berserk Dragon, and even the Gatling Claw Dragon could retire Barkle before Paladins are able to get that off, so that's really good. And then Grapplers, simply because they can have multiple attacks with all their stand triggers and stuff like that. They can attack your rear guards, and then they'll have a stand trigger and still attack your vanguards or take out other rear guards. Another good way to combat the Paladins is by not attacking first turn. Like, let's say you're playing Paladins, they go first, they ride Lian, use Barkle to get out there, Floggle, all this stuff. And you're playing Kagero. So then let's say you ride your ammo. Now what you do here is you just attack with ammo. So you're attacking for 6 on their 7, so you still get the drive check. So you'll still get that free card, but you won't deal damage, which is good because they won't get to get their Barkle Superior right off. Unless you hit a trigger, of course, but even then, if it's like a draw or a crit, it's still like a good scenario, I guess. But yeah, so that's one way to combat them. That's another way to combat them. It's I think that's the most effective way. It's either not attacking turn 1, so their Barkle play is they're either forced not to ride grade 2, or they're forced to ride grade 2, but make their Soul Saber Dragon play harder to pull off without the free 5 cards from Barkle. So I think that's pretty much it on the Paladin subject. You just want to keep their amount of rear guards in check. Make sure they don't flood the fields early, and try not to deal them damage while they're still on their grade 1, but while it's still good getting drive check. So 6k attackers are good turn 1. But that's about it, I think, for right now. Let me know if you guys like this series, if you want me to continue doing it, or any other ideas to make it better. But thanks for watching. CFB Central signing out. Peace.